The Ilocos Region, designated as Region 1, is comprised of 4 provinces, namely Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, and Pangasinan. This is a place where history and nature collide. Famous for its cultural and historical sites, there are museums, nature wonders, and churches to discover. Here are the 10 tourist spots you must visit. Welcome to Better Everyday, your source of information in matters of self-improvement, health, motivation, and self-help. Hello and nice to see you again. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you can be updated of the latest videos which might be of help to your self-improvement. Bangi Windmills. The Bangi Windmills is a project by National Renewable Energy Laboratory. There are 20 wind turbines, towering with a height of 70 meters that stretched along a 9-kilometer shoreline, facing the West Philippine Sea, located in the municipality of Bangi, Ilocos Norte. This project supplies electricity, about 70% of the province's energy requirement. It initiated the cutting down of use of fossil fuels for generating energy. Through the years, these windmills evolved into a tourist spot destination. Calixology. Calixology, formerly known as Calle Escolta de Vigan, is the best preserved Spanish colonial town in Asia. This street reflects the prosperous lifestyle of the Spanish era because of the Manila Acapulco trade. It is lined up with restaurants, souvenir, and antique shops. Riding a calesa is the mode of transportation in Calixology. You can rent it to tour around the streets. You can also try their famous empanada and longanisa. Cape Boheador Lighthouse. Also known as Burgos Lighthouse, the lighthouse was a plan of the Spaniards to illuminate the Philippines. It is the highest elevated lighthouse and one of the most visited lighthouses in the Philippines. The tower is made with bricks, 65 feet tall, and is octagonal. It guided many Spanish galleons along Ilocos Norte's coastline. The main building is where an old museum and the room of the lighthouse keeper is settled. A staircase will lead you to the actual lighthouse, to the observation deck and lantern room, looking out over the scenic coastline of Ilocos Norte province. Pawai Church. Pawai Church, also known as St. Augustine Church, was constructed by the Augustinian friars. It faced countless of disasters already, but its scars made it more beautiful and worth visiting. This historical church is known for its architecture, with a mixture of Baroque and Gothic designs, and was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site as one of the best examples of Baroque churches of the Philippines. Its walls and niches is somewhat related to Indonesia's Borobudur Temple, a Javanese influence. One of the best parts of the church is its bell tower. The Sinking Bell Tower. This mysterious bell tower, located at the Lawag City, still sparks the interests of the tourists visiting Ilocos Norte. It was built in 1612 by the Augustinian friars and was called sinking because it was built above a sandy surface that is believed to be sinking to about 1 inch per year. To enter the tower, you have to crouch down first to pass through the front entrance. You may also want to take cool night shots when the tower is lit up with warm lights. Malacanang off the north. The 2-story mansion is now a presidential museum in Pawai, Ilocos Norte, built by the Philippine Tourism Authority in 1977 for Marcos' 60th birthday. Open daily from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., the museum once served as the residence of the Marcos family. Malacanang Tiamyanan, as the Ilocanos call it, is a classic bahay na bato. The house blends Spanish time architecture elements and highlights windowsills, and inside are the hand-carved furnitures. The Malacanang is facing the beautiful view of Pawai Lake. When the Marcoses were ousted in the Philippines, the Malacanang was confiscated by the Philippine government. But after 2 decades, it has been handed over to the local government of Ilocos Norte, was restored, and opened to public as a museum. Kapurpurawan Rock Formation. The Kapurpurawan Rock Formation got its name from the Ilocano term purao, meaning white. Found in Burgos, Ilocos Norte, it is known for its creamy white limestone formations, fronting the waves of Bangi Bay. The formation of rocks was because of the accumulation of particles deposited to the shore, resulting to a landscape of smooth ivory limestone. The path towards the rocky coasts also features the statue of Biyag ni Lamang, an Ilocano epic poem. The view of the rocks is visually appealing, with the waves dramatically thumping against the limestone formation that the tourists would love to see. Saud Beach. Pogod is a place where there are thick jungle wilderness and white sand beaches. And Saud Beach is dubbed as the Boracay of the North because of its long stretch of creamy white sandshore and blue waters. Unlike the Boracay Beach, Saud Beach is isolated from tourist crowds, where there is peaceful and quiet ambience and untouched by commercialism. There are no beer bars and clubs around, but it features long rows of vendors selling souvenirs for affordable prices. 100 Islands. The province of Pangasinan, located at the northwestern part of the Philippines, is known for 100 Islands, a group of 124 islands and islets scattered over the Lingayen Gulf. They are actually remnants of ancient coral reefs. Sea level lowered and eventually exposed them. Only 3 among the islands are developed for tourists, namely the Quezon Island, which is the most visited island, Governor's Island, for families who wish to stay overnight, and Children's Island, which has a very calm beach, perfect for children. There are a lot of things to do in 100 Islands, such as boating, diving, and other water sports. Pebble Beach. This beach is located in La Union. The long stretch of the beach is covered with pebbles of different sizes. There are more sights to see near this beach. There is the Baluarte Watchtower that was built during the pre-Spanish times to guard the locals from pirates or any danger from the sea. There is also Balay na Bato, which means stone house. The stones used in building this was the pebbles collected along the beaches of the town. The municipality, after all, is the pebble capital of the north. Sunflower Maize. Located at the town of Tayog, Pangasinan, is the Philippines' first sunflower maize. As much as 8,000 sunflower plants make up the maize. The place is surrounded by green fields and features not only sunflowers, but also other types of plants. There are 3 secret gardens, which are dead ends, where people can rest to figure out how to exit the maze. The decorations are recycled materials, such as blue drums and old tires, to give the tourists some ideas how to accomplish urban landscapes. The suggested time for touring around is 7 to 8 a.m., so that you can enjoy the place when it's still cool outside. The tourist spots are definitely a must-visit places. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. That's all for now. Goodbye!